The main event. We are up to the main event of the N1 Victory Tournament, day number 2, Korakuen Hall, August 9th, 2024. And what a damn main event it was. Kaito Kiyomiya, the current GHC heavyweight champion, the ace of, no, I know I said that about Keno, but I put him up there too. The battling aces, if you will. But no, Kiyomiya here would face Oiwa, Ryohei, Iowa. I'm sure I'm mispronouncing his first name. I have a hard time with Japanese names no matter how much I love these guys. And this match was 30 minutes of pure perfection. That's right, it was a draw. This match went to a 30-minute draw. Don't skip it, damn it. This is wrestling perfection. Keno and Titus Alexander was as well. The last two matches of this show just has me in wrestling nirvana, baby. Wrestling nirvana. It is wrestling heaven. These two worked a match against each other. Do you hear what I'm saying? They worked a match. This wasn't a spot fest. This wasn't, a performance. This wasn't sports entertainment. This was wrestling. Kaito worked Iowa's leg the whole entire match. Iowa worked Kaito's arm the whole entire match. All of their moves worked on a plan for each one to subdue and submit the other. And it was beautiful. You just don't see wrestling like this anymore. Now, am I saying there's no good wrestling? No. I like Gunther. I like Braun Breaker. I like a lot of modern guys, even though I don't watch much modern stuff. I just came off of about a 4-month run of watching WWE regularly. They had some great stuff, but they proved to me that they're really not the company for me, even without old shithead McMahon. Now, granted, they're much improved, but still way too entertaining, and they're always going to be. That's what they're about. Their fans demand entertainment, cinema, drama, right? And there's nothing wrong with a little bit of that in wrestling, but this match was what I'm talking about. This match was about a young guy, right? Iowa. Not that Kiyomiya is the least bit old, but Iowa came in from New Japan, trying to rise to the top of this company, teamed with Kaito Kiyomiya and won the tag league. They were set. They could be tag team champions. They could rule Noah as the tag team champions. But instead, Kiyomiya pretty much abandoned Iowa. He didn't spit on him. There was no big angle where they fought or anything like that. But Kiyomiya pretty much went back to the singles route and recaptured the GHC Heavyweight Championship. And Iowa was kind of annoyed at that. I was like, screw you. I'll go into this N1, wrestle you, wrestle everybody, rise to the top, and challenge you for your single GHC Championship that you wanted so badly. That's the story, if you will. As you can watch my WWE videos, you'll hear me clearly state numerous times that I hate the word story. I don't care if Eric Bischoff and Booker T and Conan and all these guys use the word story. I don't like it. Wrestling isn't about stories. Wrestling is about angles. What is an angle? What's the difference? There's a big difference between a love triangle and a pissed off former partner feeling abandoned by his partner and jumping into a tournament to take him on and try to win it so he can face him in the end. You see, that's a wrestling angle. That tells you why these two guys are fighting. That tells you what part of the story, the angle is of this whole entire tournament. There's many of them in this tournament. This is one of them. It tells you why these two guys may not like each other and be fighting. This is beautiful. This is an angle. This is what wrestling is about or should be. But in modern days, when wrestling is all about reaching out to those who want to call it a male soap opera, or even as Paul Levesque, Triple H, called the WWE a movie about a sport, no, Noah is a sport. It's presented as a combat sport, damn it. Court Bauer and MLW used to get that wrestling was a combat sport or should be presented as such. And he walked away from it and gave it up, and now it's as big a clown show as any other American wrestling organization. So thank you, Noah, for giving me all these matches, especially these last two in a row, taking nothing away from the other ones. I loved them all as I'm looking back over them. This show was a 10 out of 10 for me. I'm not easy to please, but I loved everything about this show. And the main event was absolutely the cherry on top, as I've said before. This is the creme de la creme of what wrestling is supposed to look like, in my opinion. And Keno and Titus Alexander took us to near climax. And Kiyomiya and Iowa put us over the top with it, baby. This is what I want to see. This is why I can sit and watch Noah hours after hour after hour. This is why I can say every other wrestling can go screw itself, even though there's still companies I will watch. This wrestling makes me happy. This show was awesome. These matches were awesome. And if you miss wrestling done right, like I have desperately missed since all the territories went out of business and WCW fell, Pro Wrestling Noah is what you're looking for, I promise. I'm Adam Lavelle of WrestlingDoneRight.com. I'll be back to review the next show as soon as I can, guys. I don't know how fast I'm going to be able to do this, but I'm going to do it as quick as I can because I want to catch up so desperately. Holy crap. Watch these shows. Watch Pro Wrestling Noah and have pro wrestling done right once again.